For me, the ultimate in creativity is to make something that nobody's seen before. It's totally original. It's different to everything else. So to have a desire to make something different, maybe you actually have to be different. You know, one thing I've always felt was a real compliment, and some people don't, is when people call you a freak. Some people probably go, oh, you know, why am I so freaky? Why am I so unusual? But I really like that. As a teenager, my parents always said, you don't want to be an artist. Artists don't make any money. So I just tried to think of all these jobs I could do, and I never wanted to do any of them. And eventually I was just so frustrated. I was like, damn it, I'm just going to do it, you know? And it was this whole process of kind of proving to them and myself and the world that I could actually do this thing that I'd always wanted to do and make a success of it. You know, I get up in the morning and I get excited about going to work. I've been making jewellery for about 20 years. At the beginning, just making whatever I could think of to make money, to pay the rent. My major client that I worked with for a long time, the brand was sold and things changed. And I was like, I've got to do something, and I came up with the idea of doing my own brand. And I came up with the name Nick Von K, and based on my grandfather. And I think, you know, as much as it's a brand, it's kind of just me. In my job, not only am I trying to be creative and thinking of new things, I'm also planning and strategizing, and there's so many things going on in my head all day. And then when I garden, I focus on simple tasks, like turning over a big pile of compost. And you have a sense of achievement, and you've created something that's going to feed the garden, and you know, it's really beneficial. It's such a mind space. It's like a meditation, but you don't have to try and still your mind, you're just doing stuff. Like, for me, creativity is also tapping into, you know, the life force of the universe. The universe is expanding, things are changing, everything is moving one step at a time into the future, but you're providing that freshness and that newness of the creativity in the moment and tuning into that life force and mapping that into your work. And people are picking up on that thing, that freshness, that new moment that's just of the future all the time. And that's the magic of the mystery. I think colours is quite exciting, you know, to have the avenue for people to look into who the artist is rather than just what the art is, and have that kind of community where people can kind of go, okay, here's all these things, but we can actually delve into who these people are and what they're thinking. So I'm excited to be a part of that.